Good morning, good morning, good morning. Every time I get in here and start sorting my stash, time gets away from me. Before I know it, it's 4:35. Good morning, good morning. This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and today is Wednesday, July 6th. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. Hi, Arlene. Good morning, good morning. Oh my. I was looking for Rosemary's kit, her nature kit. I can't put my hands on it right away, but we're going to go ahead and open up Johnny's nature box. I want to do some drawing. I have a little bit of a haul to show you. It's not a thrift shop haul. I want to show you where I am on Becky's bag. I want to cut up my shoes. And I have a bunch of things to clear off my desk. Whoa! So let's get the haul and the shoes off the desk for now. And put Penelope here. Move these over here, and let's have a sip of coffee. Hi, Nina. Good morning, Nina. I'm just betting Nina hasn't been to sleep yet. I'm just betting. Or I think she sleeps when it's cooler, but it's awful early in the morning for you, Nina. It's 2:30. I did see some lightning out there early this morning, so we might have some rain. I was hoping to work in the garden this morning, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if that's going to happen if it rains. I'm going to put some of this broken jewelry that I finished my boho caboodle. I might add a few things, like I wanted to do some bobby pin embellishments, but if I get it done, I get it done. If I don't, the boho journal is finished. Let's just put these. I might keep the filigree out, or the filigree pieces. We might put those in. Let's just, let's keep the bobby pins out. So I went with my skin and bones friends, my real friend. Well, they're real. I should say my human friends, not my virtual friends. We went to a movie yesterday, a free movie, supported by one of the banks here they're in town. And anyway, it was the Minions. I have to tell you, I've never seen a Minion movie. Let's see, I'll keep that out. It's kind of cute. It was obviously a children's movie, but they're talking about maybe putting that Elvis movie on free next week, and I'm hoping they do, because my friends have seen it, but I haven't seen it yet. And I'd like to see it. I was going to go Monday, but I was tired. I didn't go. All right. I think the only thing I have left out here are bobby pins and Rosemary's stuff. And a couple little scrappies. All right. And let's put these. All righty. And this is okay. And we'll come back to this. Mina said, "You lose your bet, Meri. I just woke up." Okay, Mina. Glad I didn't bet my last dime. I didn't buy any lottery ticket, so I was just thinking it's awfully early for you, Miss Mina. We'll put that up there. All right, so let's start out by opening Johnny's. Is my camera crooked? Let me straighten out my camera a little. Did that help any? No, that made it worse. Now I'm going to have to stand up. Hold on. Welcome everybody who's come in. So I ordered Johnny at the Junk Journal shop. I ordered her studio box, and it happens to be the same theme as the box I won from Keisha and the caboodle that Rosemary's doing. And it's all about nature. So let's see what's in here. Let's see what's in here. Let's open this up. Johnny usually mails when you order. She usually pops that in the mail right away. And after about a week, I mailed her and I said, "Are you waiting until the end of the month or what?" And she says, "No, I mailed it days ago." And so she got a tracking number for me, and it said it would be here July 5th, and sure enough it was. And I'm thinking, I don't know what I did with Rosemary's caboodle. It's probably behind my chair someplace. I need to go in there. Okay, I'm thinking this box might be the same size as Rosemary's, and I'm thinking I might be able to stack them together because I'm going to have a lot of stuff. So Johnny does a really nice tag to put in her box, the Junk Journal Shop tag. Junk Journal Shop. Junk Journal Shop. Johnny, I'm going to say Swintek. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right. This is her studio box. And she has an Etsy shop of Junk Journal Shop, a Facebook group of Junk Journal Shop. Email is junkjournalshop@yahoo.com. And her website, guess what? It's www.junkjournalshop.com. All right. Oh, look at this tissue paper. Oh, cool, Johnny. Oh, this is going to go on the outside of the box. It is. Because I'm thinking that if I can't get Johnny and Rosemary and Keisha's boxes, I think I'm going to look. Oh, bless her heart. Look at this. Oh my goodness. And I love how she does things. She puts so much care and attention into her studio boxes. It's like Christmas. All right, so what do we have but a little rubber band here? Let's just take it off because they're going to be all curled up. But that's okay. A doily, a natural doily. Oh, leaves, botanical. And you can straighten these out. You can straighten these out with a ruler, maybe little spritz of water and a ruler. I'm not going to worry about straightening them out now. But these will be collaged down. There's a leaf and more leaves. Botanical. This is all botanical here. We'll just let it curl back up. And there's more. Johnny, are you going to make me cut this? Dee Dee says, "Meri, cut it." All right, there you go. Hi, Nashwa. Hi, Artidar. Hi, Miss Mary Berry. Good morning. Good morning. Arlene is here. Rhonda. There's Rhonda. Good morning, Rhonda. Who did I miss? Arlene is here. Mina's here. Arlene, Rhonda, Artidar, Nina, Nashua. Good morning, Nashua. Miss Mary Berry. I think I said good morning to everybody. Thank you, Arlene. Arlene dropped a link to Johnny's Junk Journal Shop. I believe that's her website. Is that her web? No, that's her YouTube channel. She's a dozer. She's a dozer. Mary Dozy. Mary Dozy? Dozy Do? Dozer? I'm not sure what you mean, Archie Dar. Ooh. So we have another doily, a natural doily. Oh, look at these botanicals. These are cool. These are cool. School. And this looks like the front of a journal. If you want to make a little journal. Vintage ledger cover. Oh, wow. Yep, that'll go. That'll get used. I'm going to have to flatten these papers out, though. But they're nice, strong, thick papers. And here it looks like an envelope. Postcard. It's a postcard. It goes this way. No, it goes this way. Postcard. But then you can put the address in there. Did I miss something here? No, that's just the strength of the paper, I guess. Strong paper for your junk journal cover. And here's for a botanical postcard. And underneath are, woo, the years of the month. 2 sets of them. Wow, Johnny, that's cool. Let's flatten these out. I'll put a head book on them. I think these are stickers. Yeah. Junk Journal Shop sticker sheet. Wow. Cut it, Mary. Dee Dee says cut it. Hi, Kimberly. Good morning, Kimberly. I'm open Johnny's nature studio box. It came yesterday. Dee Dee says, just cut it, Mary. She was talking about Mary's issue opening those little bags, and she says, Mary, just cut it. I'm going, well, you may have plenty of those bags, but I'm always needing more. This one isn't cutting so good. Come on. Save that little rubber band. And another natural doily. And ledger paper. Oh, and it's stamped on. Ooh, this will go inside that journal. Ooh, this is cool. Look at that bird. Oh, this is nice. I think this is all the curly paper. I'll put these under a stack of books. See if I can't flatten them out a little. No, there's some more down here. Hold on. As soon as I get these together, I'll put them underneath the box. For now. Thank you so much, Johnny. Loving them. I think she wrote them up because they wouldn't fit this way into the box, and she didn't want to fold them. So bless her heart. Let's put them under the box. That'll help. That'll give them a start. And she sent this wonderful tissue paper. All right. Well, oh, there's more. There's more. There's always more. Cut it, Mary, cut it. I'll save these little things. They'll make nice tassels or something. And then I'll save the little rubber bands. I don't know if I'll be able to see those again, but another doily. I love those natural doilies. And this is fern leaf. It looks like scrapbook paper, fern leaf scrapbook paper, and a dark blue scrapbook paper. Looks like it might be a little bit of eco-dyeing. Oh, is this eco-dyed, I wonder? Boy, if that's eco-dyed, it's nice. I don't think it is. I think that's scrap paper. All right, let's see if I can get this under there. It's pretty stubborn. Put the doily on top of it. Johnny, 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 Johnny. All right, that'll do for now. And she sent 4 yards of leaf ribbon on a wood pencil. Oh, isn't that cool? I'm not going to take it out, but you can see it's that 4 yards of it. Now, I've got some of this in my garden book. So I'm glad she sent some of this, because I was going to take it out of my garden book and put it in my nature journal, but now I don't have to. Thank you, Johnny. Now, oh, it keeps going. This is, I think this is washi tape. Dee Dee says, cut it. Meri says, no, no, no. I have to open it this way, though. It's got a pretty little label on it. Let's see what kind of washi tape it is. Ooh, it's looks like black roses. It's very dark. I think those are roses. I can't really tell. It looks like roses on there, dark roses. That's cool. Let's put this ribbon up here. Put the dimensional stuff. Let's move my book. Specimen. I don't want to ruin the label. There we go. Specimen. Inspire. These look like a little, well, let's see what they are. More. Oh, it's Pez candy. We'll keep that out. She likes to put some vintage candy in her bags. What else is in here? Something else. Oh, a little book. Oh, a little teeny journal. Oh, I'm going to put that back in there so I don't lose it. Very cool. Now keep the candy out. I'll eat the candy. I have no qualms about eating that candy. Let's see if I can get this label off. Maybe if I heat gun it. Let's heat gun it. I made sure my heat gun was plugged in this morning. Wax seal. Hi. Oh. Hi, Deb. Deb, I back. Who is Johnny? Arte there. Johnny runs the Junk Journal Shop. She's got a YouTube channel. She does these really neat studio boxes. Between her and Rosemary and Keisha, I'm broke every month. Junk Journal Shop. Johnny Swintek. And she packages this stuff up really nice. Let's see if I can heat the seal, get it loosened up here. Now, Dee Dee would say, Meri, cut it. Meri says, no, I want it. There. And what's in here? I don't know. Let's see. Looks like little metal pieces, maybe. Oh, yeah, little metal charms. Oh, look. Can you guys see? That's a pretty leaf type thing. Leaves. These are all different kinds of leaves. And a feather. Leaves and a feather. Very cool. Thank you, Johnny. I am going to have one Rootin' Tootin' Nature caboodle. Because I'm going to combine Keisha, Johnny, and Rosemary. And, you know, Rosemary, I got that scroll kit, too, that she made, the nature scroll. And I can put that in the boxes. And you're supposed to go on your own nature walk and find stuff out in the yard. Well, all I find are fallen tree limbs. We had a storm again the night of July 3rd, July 4th. I was streaming, and my lights flashed once, and I thought there was a storm. I thought it was raining, and when I ended, just as I ended, my brother was coming home, and he said he had to go really slow out on the highway. He said he could hardly see, it was raining so bad. And I noticed when I woke up this morning that it was lightning out. Oh, I might have to hit this with some more heat. Hold on. Meri's refusing to cut it. This is what makes it fun, though. Look, I mean, those are too nice to cut. Once I get it started, it comes off pretty good. Mushroom stamp there. I got to be careful that it's a little bit plasticky. I don't want to melt it. Well, kind of tore it. But that's okay. That could be mended with a piece of paper under it. Or I could just cut this off and save it. Or I could just fold it down like so. Well, let's see what's in it, Meri. All right. Let's see what's in it. What is in it? Wildflower. Look, she wrapped this around wildflower playing cards. And I think it's fabric washi. I think it's homemade. That's ribbon. Or maybe it's just plain ribbon. Or is that washi? I can't tell. I can't tell, and I don't want to take it apart. Well, let's take this one apart. Let's see if it's just ribbon or washi tape. No, it's ribbon, which is good. So I got ribbon on cards, wildflower cards. Wow, and they're actually playing cards. That's the 3 of spades, and this is the 8 of spades. Alrighty, very cool. Let's fold this. And more goodies here. Dee Dee says, Meri, just cut it. Just cut it, Meri. No, no, no. This one's going better. I don't think I'm even going to have to heat gun. I think I got underneath the paper there. Just a little, though. And what's in here? We shall see. These boxes that you pay for stuff is entirely worth it. Look. These look like vellum. And I don't think they're stickers. They're just vellum cutouts. Sort of a white. Those will look good on, and they're gold. Well, they're both black and white and gold and white. Nature pieces. I have to put those back in so I don't lose them. Oh, this is so fun. By the time I combine these three and then combine it with what I find outside, I'm going to have some nature. Some nature. This, are these, it says specimen, inspire. Let's see if I can get my palette knife in there and open this up. There we go. And what's in this? It's like Christmas. It's like Christmas. Oh, little butterfly buttons. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, look at those. Oh, wow. Thank you, Johnny. What? Let's see. I lost track of something in there. Dee Dee comes on. Yeah, I was watching Dee Dee. I woke up at like 2:30 this morning, and I was catching up on Dee Dee showing. I watched part of it the other day of her stream on Monday. I had to watch the replay. I didn't get it to the live. I didn't get to Janet's either. So I was watching a little Dee Dee this morning, and I don't know if I'm going. It depends on the weather. I need to get out in that garden. I was gone yesterday. And if I don't get out in that garden and do some weeding, the weeds are going to take over. And in here we have ephemera. Oops. Ephemeras. Did I catch it all? One more. A fox. A butterfly. Flowers. Birds. Butterflies. Tickets. Oh, these are so cool. Very cool ephemeras. I'm not going to bother putting it back. I'll be exploring it later. This looks like an old, looks like maybe it's a printable. it's got writing on the back. I don't know if I'm not going to open it up. I don't know if it's a real one or if it's a printable. It looks like it might be a sticker on a paper. Looks like it's a sticker. I'm not going to open it up. This, I love all these labels she puts on here. I'm loving these. Now, I do like it when she puts most of it up at the top. Look, I think I can get in here just right here. If I can peel this back. Woohoo, woohoo. What is this? Handcrafted by Pam at pandorasjunkjournals.com. Oh, it's a handcrafted tag, you guys. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Very nice. Yep, she follows me. Dee Dee follows me. Arlene dropped a link to Dee Dee Willingham's channel for those who are not familiar with Dee Dee. I can't imagine. Dee Dee is a very popular lady. I think she was going to go through some mind mapping this morning. I'm not too sure. From what I gathered, she showed a few mind maps, but she said she was going to show more out of her gold book. Her gold, I don't know. We'll see what she does this morning. It depends, for me, it depends on whether or not it's raining. It was lightning earlier this morning. I don't know if it was just a passing moment or if it's going to rain. So Donnie always stamps up things. Very nice. And this is more ephemera. More ephemera. Looks like sunflowers and 1 cent stamp with what you can put something in there. Labels. So very cool. And it just keeps going. Going and going and going, just like the Energizer Bunny. Look at this. Wow. And she put washi tape on this. Yay. Should be fairly easy to open. And this is a cannonball tree. These are postcards. Boy, that's really thick. Oh, is there more than one? No. That's, oh yeah, there is more than one. A cannonball tree. Prosthetia vatinelia. I don't know what that is. This is a pink porcelain lily. Oh, wow, a pink porcelain lily. Pink porcelain. Oh, these are cool postcards. Bromeliad, Bromeliad. And one more, which is a prickly pear. Very cool postcards. And a very cool envelope. And this is another, looks like a card. This is put together with tape. It can just be opened up. It's a nice one. Oh, did I? There. Oh, it's a card inside of another. Isn't that pretty? It feels like it's embossed. Oh, and it might be because there's a little leaf there. This might be pressed flowers. I think these are pressed flowers. I do think so. I'm going to leave them just like that. And more. We're just going to split this washi tape. This is that tape, that washi tape, that black that she sent. I think that's what this is here. It looks like, I thought it was roses, but now it looks like it might be river stone or some sort of a stone. I'm not sure. Cool. Cool. Oh, look, it's a stencil, you guys. It's a stencil. I didn't even need to open it. It's a stencil. How cool. Johnny cuts her own stencils. I wonder if that's one that she cut. Johnny will cut stencils. I know you can get your initial. And there's a couple other designs that you can get. And I'm not going to open these. These are just butterfly labels and stickers. Looks like. Wildflowers of Australia, plate 2. Looks like that's the envelope. How cool is that? She made this. Where should I open it? Here. Handcrafted by Donna at Believe Cottage Craft. Handcrafted by Donna. Oh, wow. So, this came from Donna at Believe Cottage Craft. Let's see what's in here. Oh, look at these. Oh, these are wonderful. A jar. Oh, all these tags. These are beautiful. I believe there are angels among us. Oh, wonderful, Johnny. I'm going to put these back in because I don't want to lose them. Well, between Rosemary and Johnny and Keisha, I am going to be having fun in July. This is a vellum envelope, it feels like. Folded up vellum here. Let's see if I can get it open. And no, I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to tear it. Oh, napkins. Look at these napkins. Oh, look at the titmouse birds, Keisha would say. Titmouse. Oh, these are wonderful. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Wow. And vellum. And labels. And more labels. It just keeps going. These boxes just keep going. Here's another. It looks like vellum. I'll bet these are napkins too. I'll bet those are napkins in there. What do you bet? Let's open it here. I think I can get in there. You might check with Johnny and see if she sold all her studio boxes. I don't know. I haven't been getting to watch very many people online. But sometimes she'll have 1 or 2 left if you're interested. Napkins, aren't these beautiful? I will say they are worth the price. Just look at the nice things that you get. I think by the time I paid for mailing and everything, mailing takes a good chunk of it. I mean, more than you'd think. I go to Johnny's Etsy shop. I don't want to name the price because I'm not sure. I don't want to get it wrong. But I will say, just from looking at what I've opened up here this morning, wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree that this is a wonderful, this is like Christmas. This is a wonder, and Rosemary's was too, and so was Keisha's. This is just fun. And these are things I wouldn't have access, unless I went on Amazon. Things like this, all those, yeah. These aren't things I get myself. And I am so excited to do Keisha's dolls. Oh, and I think this is papers. These look like papers. Let's fold this back up. And I love how Johnny does all this. I mean, you think of the time to put this together. But I have to say, I think it's her fun. And she does these packages up so nice. Let's look at the papers. Ah, florals. This looks like it came out of a book. Oh, these are stickers. I'll bet this is from that sticker book. Yeah, these look like they might be from that sticker book. Look at that. These are stickers. Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much, Johnny. You know, full page of stickers there. I'm getting down to the end. I think the end is a little journal in itself. This is embossed. Looks like embossed paper. I'm not going to take it out. It's embossed in there. Looks like it's a floral embossing page. Wow. And here, at the very end, she's going to make me open it up. Can I get it untied, or did she tie it up good? No, I can untie it. Oh, bless her heart. It's another sticker. I don't know about getting this. I might tear this because it's a tissue paper. Yeah, it's going to tear. That's okay, though. This is just like Christmas. Actually, I have to say this is almost better than my Christmas. No, I won't say that because I got a lot of nice things from you guys at Christmas. Meri too, and I can't remember if it was Darla or Carla or Karen who sent me. Oh, is this a board book? What is this? Oh, I think it's a board. Let's open it up here. It's masonite to make a journal. I think you can put this, I think this will fit that other journal cover. So you can make your own journal there. So cool. And I think I'm at the end. There's more of this tissue in the box. Johnny, this was just excellent. Just excellent. Meri, can you pluck a few interesting green leaves from trees and shrubs and press them in a heavy book? Use those for your nature journal too. That's an excellent idea, Mina. I will do that. There are a few things growing out in our yard that I don't know what are. And I will do that. And I've got some heavy books too. So I'm going to put these things back in here. That's just the packaging there. Johnny, this was just excellent fun. I'm never disappointed. And Johnny and Rosemary, when they do their kits, they don't skimp. They don't skimp. They make sure that you're stuffed. They stuff it full. They don't skimp. It just goes on and on and on. As you can tell. So I'll be working on all of this in July because I am going to do the nature journaling. Now, these papers, let's put these leftover strings in there. This is honestly, it's just like Christmas. It is Christmas in July. It is like Christmas in July, isn't it? Now, I'm not going to put the papers back in there because I want to put them and flatten them out. And I might put it like this. Now, hold on. I have this big old steampunk journal I'm going to put on top. See my steampunk journal? We expanded a book, and I'll put some other heavier stuff on there. Look at that. Steampunk. And I still got things to put in here. I put that medicine bottle in the middle to bulk it out over here. All right, let me get the heat gun off my lap. And let me set this behind my chair and we'll move on. How fun was that? Meri asks. Let me come out and chat a little. Hold it. I gotta set this down. Let me come out and chat a little with y'all. Let me unplug you. It's just easier to chat if you're unplugged. I will do that, Mina. I'll go out and pick some leaves. I got one leaf off of a tree. I showed a few things I gathered around the yard, but it was the leaves, the trees on the branch, on the little, where the leaves grow. They're tiny leaves and they grow all in one direction. And that whole tree is that way. They're either, depending on which side of the leaf you're looking at, they either all point this way or all point that way. It's really interesting tree. Arlene says, I've never bought a kit, but I was gifted Rosemary's steampunk kit. It was fun, and I use the journal now. Yay, Arlene! Yay! Hi, Stephanie G. Welcome, welcome. Kimberly, there's my Kimberly. You're not my Kimberly, but you're one of the early birds, Kimberly. There's Riri. Riri says, both Rosemary and Johnny are so outside the box that their stuff could only be fantastic. Yeah, and the thing of it is, these are things that I would not source myself. You would have to get it here, get it there, and it would cost me way more than what I paid Johnny or Rosemary. And Rosemary, she sends you some of her eco-dyed things. Of course, I could do that myself, but it's more fun to get it in a package. And they're so unique. Now, the things that Johnny curates, she probably, because she sets up several kits, she can buy a stack of napkins and divide them out. Kimberly says, yes, I'm all yours, Meri. How's the weather back there, Kimberly? You're on the East Coast. What is it like back there? Have you guys started hurricane season yet? Hurricane season is in the middle of June, isn't it? Stephanie G, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you join us this morning. Riri said, oh, you just bought the last one? Okay. I guess they're all gone. Riri's got the last one. Very cool. It is so fun to open them up online and show you guys everything that's in them. Though both Rosemary and Johnny preview their kits. So you know what you're getting before you buy it. And I like that they do that too. And Johnny actually shows what's in every little package. You know, she makes up one. And I'm completely sold on both of them. Christmas there's Topaz Pearl Girl. Hi, Topaz Julie. Christmas in July. It certainly is. It certainly is. Now I'm having to pinch my pennies until the middle of July, though. I have to buy less sweets and more junk journal stuff. Oh, although I went shopping with my friends yesterday. I have to show you what I got. That's my small haul. I'll be showing that in a minute. There's Sophia. Hi, Sophia. Good morning. Topaz Pearl Girl is here. Arlene. Good morning, Sophia. Welcome in. And Stephanie G. Nina says, I just fed the cat, and now I'm going to make myself some tea. Smart move, Arlene. Let's see. Arlene says, Mina, I started doing it because I noticed that during the winter months, the lack of bright natural colors affected me negatively. I literally display them in every room. What are you displaying? Arlene says, Mina, every fall, I search for a few leaves that I think are outstanding for one reason or another. I coat them in Mod Podge, and they are preserved for the long term. I have a nice collection now. Oh, we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to do that. Now, another way to preserve your leaves, I don't know for junk journaling so much or for journaling, but if you, what is it? That gel. Oh, my mind just went blank. When I want to share something. Well, I'll think of it later. It's that same stuff you use for the snow globes. Can't put my tongue on the name of it. And we're back to where Mina said, go pluck some leaves out of trees. Arlene says, a lovely person gifted me a wax seal kit. I absolutely love making them. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool, Arlene. Dee Dee comes on at 8:30 Eastern today. Rhonda says she's going to be lurking. She's going to take her dog for a walk, and she'll be on her phone. Have a good walk, Rhonda. I'll bet you're out there now. Mary, my dear, Arte Dar, Mariano, how do you get so much to play with? Johnny's Etsy shop. Arlene dropped the link. And to her YouTube channel. This is where Rhonda came in. Arte Dar. I think I've covered all of that. Let's go down to the bottom. Arlene says, I used to post pics to thank people that gave me Happy Mail or gift. But somebody harassed me, one of the gifters, trying to get things. So now I don't name the gifter unless they ask or they out themselves. Huh. Glycerin. That's it, Mina. Thank you so much. I couldn't put my tongue on that word. Glycerin. You can, we have done that. Well, I don't know so much green leaves, but in the fall, we will put our leaves, I don't know if it's in glycerin or you just put the stem in it. I can't remember. But I think you could try, if you can't, glycerin now is probably a little bit harder to find because they use glycerin in their hand sanitizer. But although we're not, so they don't have a shortage of hand sanitizer now. The alcohol and hand sanitizer kind of got used up a lot during the pandemic. It was kind of hard to find them and it was expensive. But I used to be able to find glycerin at the pharmacy. And you can order it. You can order glycerin by the gallon. You used to be able to. I don't know if you can anymore. I did when I was up in Wisconsin. Kimberly says it's dry. She's hoping for rain this week. My pumpkins are growing. Oh, your pumpkins are growing. Yeah, I got to get out there and weed in that garden. I haven't been out there for a few days, and those morning glories are popping their heads up again. When I got home yesterday, it was in the evening, and I had, because it was the 5th yesterday, we can only water on odd days because our house number ends in a 3. On odd days, you water according to the ending number in your house number. So I got home. I was out there about 5:30. No, it was later than that. It was 6:37 when I went out and watered. I turned the water on the garden and watered all my flowers. And I took the hoe, and I'm trying to keep the morning glories out of my canna bulbs and that. But this morning I got to do the cucumbers and tomatoes and that. If I don't get those morning glories chopped down, they'd take over everything. I don't notice them growing out in the corner plot, though. What's growing out in the corner plot that I'm going to have to weed out are some wild violets. If you don't weed those out, they crowd out the hostas. So I'm going to have to get out there. But I think it's going to be hot again today. Arlene says, Sophia said, that's appalling, Arlene. Yeah. Well, Happy Mail is Happy Mail. And I noticed when I sent off postcards, a few folks sent me postcards in return, and I sent out to the swap, and then I sent out a few extra just because I had them. And I noticed that I don't think I sent to Sherry, and Sherry Van sent me one. It just lifted my spirits so much. That I noticed that I got a couple other postcards from folks that weren't in my swap that I had sent things to. And when I send out Happy Mail, I don't expect Happy Mail back. In fact, I usually get Happy Mail and I try to return, and I haven't been very good at returning Happy Mail either. So Happy Mail is a different creature. For me, if I'm in a swap, I've made a commitment, and I try to get all my swaps out. But Happy Mail is not really a commitment per se. It's like, if I get it done and sent, you'll get it. And I usually get it done, but don't get it all sent. Hi, Teresa. Good morning, Teresa. Topaz Pearl Girl. Teresa says she's in the balcony, which is okay. Enjoy the view up there, Teresa. In the balcony, which is totally okay with me. Let's see. I got a small haul. What did I do with it? I put it down here. I went with my friends yesterday. We went to a free movie. It was the Minions movie. And then, it was hot yesterday. It was, but we ate out at Jimmy John's. After the movie was a late morning movie. It was a matinee type thing. And it was free. That was fun. It was the Minions. It was kind of cute. I giggled. We ate at Jimmy John's. That's where it says we're hiring. Join our deli team. I had a Italian sub. Oh no, this is Russ's Market. We also went to the grocery store. I bought some sliced watermelon. Brought it home and it's almost all gone. So we also went to some little shops. Just walked up and down the street. I like the little quilt shop. And I had bought some little metal charms. It's like where I like to get my little brass charms. And I got, let me show them to you. They cost all the way from 15 cents to $5. And then if you get the beads and all of that, you're paying, they have people who make handmade beads like Tanya does. Beautiful. I can't afford some of those things, but I can afford the little bird cages were 50 cents. I bought 3 of each. I bought 3 fleur-de-lis. I bought 3 big owls and 3 smaller owls and 3 fleur-de-lis. I think that's all I got. 3 big owls, 3 bird cages. 3 little owls, 3 big owls, 3 bird cages, and 3 fleur-de-lis. So I got those. I was thinking nature journal. Johnny sent me some leaves too, so I got some leaves. So I got those, and then since the movie was free, they had these little minion packages that they were selling to support. Scan this code with your phone's camera to learn how your donation enriches the lives of children in your community. The children's charity helps kids who have special needs or are disadvantaged by providing the equipment, services, and experiences. It was $3, and movie tickets are like $8. So I thought, oh, I'll buy one of these because the movie was free. And so I got a little minion pin. I use it in my art journaling. It's kind of cute. Just for the fun of it. The Rise of Gru, G-R-U. And I love how their eyes. I have never seen a Minion movie, but they get these, when they want something and you tell them no, they get these great big sad eyes and a little tear comes out and your heart melts. That was cute. Then we went to the quilt shop. Well, that's what this is. I got this at the quilt and bead shop. And I'll go through this later, but I got that quilt shop is where I get this county register. I love these magazines. We'll take a look at that, but that's not a part of this. That's my bag. I want to show you my progress. This was sale fabric. This I got. This I don't have in here. I bought a little porch decoration at a gift shop that we stopped at. But this was sale fabric. Look, I said, nature. Look at all those bugs. So I bought a half yard of it. It was in the sale room. So that'll go in my nature stuff. And let's see. It's this bag I wanted to show you. This was only 50 cents. And I opened it up and I looked at it and I said, oh, this is beautiful batik. And it's just the scraps of somebody's quilting. But let me show you this one piece. I'm going, wow, this is make nice art journaling stuff. Let me get to the one piece in here that has the entire, it must be, which one is it? This is a pretty batik. Pretty beautiful batik. In fact, I could probably use this in my nature journal too, because I can kind of see leaves in there. But it looks like they had felted or something on here, on the edge. But that's all on the edge. I don't know if I can get that off. It looks like maybe they did some free quilting, but I don't need all that. I can play with it. But there was one piece in here I wanted to show you. It'll probably be the last piece I look at. This looks like it might be a cotton batting of some sort. They probably made a quilt, and this was probably what was cut out. Becky would know. You see, it's all. And maybe somebody was putting together a kit. I don't see that one piece that has the beautiful. It has the beautiful piece clear inside of it. I don't see it here. I must have left it out on my chair. It had this was just beautiful on one side. I don't see it in here. It was like they dyed it or something. Or maybe it was my imagination. Because these all have these quilting on the edges here. But anyway, that was in there. And this is just an empty bag that had my... trying to think what else I got at that gift store. Oh, I bought some Door County coffee. And I bought a porch decoration at a gift shop, and that's what this was. I have to tell you, it's easy to buy stuff when you're with your friends, when you're going out for a friend's outing. I had to kind of watch my spending. And then this was only 50 cents, and it's just scraps. But, you know, for us, ooh, look at all of this for 50 cents. You know, look at pretty fabrics. And this is white, but it's nice. It's a nice kind of a polyester probably. And here's some more. I think this is a brown. See, look, I'm not sure what they do with this stuff. Why they... It looks like a cotton batting almost, but why? It looks like, you know, why isn't it going clear across? I don't know what they were doing there. And it looks like they were free stitching. Maybe they were, I don't know what. I don't even know why they do that. But there's more of that same type thing here. And I'm not sure I can get it off without tearing out all the stitches. And I'm not sure I want to do that. I'll probably cut it off. Or I could just leave it. See, there's more of it there. But for 50 cents, I'll take it. And some more of that white. Here's some black. This feels like a wool piece here. It could be I don't know, or a brushed cotton or a velour of some sort. It's not wool. Could be a brushed cotton. I don't know all the fabrics. For 50 cents, I thought I can use all of that in my art journaling. Oh, these were $2. Those others were 50 cents. These were $2. That's a little more expensive, but I'll use them. For $2 even, it's a deal. These were 50 cents, these blue ones. And I bought the bug fabric, and I bought the little minion tag and the brass charms. That was my small haul. And then I bought the porch decoration that I don't have in here. I'll show that to you the next time I do a yard walk. Which won't be until I mow the lawn, and I'm not going to mow the lawn till it cools off. I'm not going to go out in 100-degree weather and mow the lawn. No. I only spent $11 at that quilt store, so that wasn't bad. Probably for that fabric and the, well, $2.50 for that, and the little brass charms, and what else did I get? I don't remember. That's my small haul there. And I wanted to show you, I've been working on, I finished my little crocheted piece that I was working on yesterday. My little sample piece, but yet last night when I got home, I finished the one side. I need to finish the other side of the sashiko stitching I'm doing on that bag. And then I'm going to put a bird in here, and then I'm going to put those numbers, and I want some floral on there too. So I might make some kind of floral images. So I'm ready for Becky tonight. I think she's coming on tonight. Nina said, I just bought a row of different browns, tans, and ivories, destined to become trees. Destined to become trees. Let me put this needle back in here. I still have the other side of the bag to do. So, we enjoyed our day yesterday. I was tired when we came home, though. It was hot out. I was glad to get home. So I want to kind of show you this county register. This is free at the, you can buy a subscription to it, but if you go to the quilt store there, you can get it for free. And I always buy one to cut up and one to read, to keep. I don't buy one, I get one. But there's a lot about quilting, but it's not all about quilting. I laugh at this. For an extra $10, I can print your receipt that proves all this fabric has been in your closet for 10 years. She says, yes, please. So you prove that fabric, all that fabric, well, that's just part of my stash. I've had it for 10 years. And she says, I'll print your receipt that proves it. And this talks about the Mayflower Voyage lessons for today. This talks about the Mayflower. I'm not going to read it all. I'm just looking at it. Mayflower Chronicles, a book review. Here's something two somethings. In our county here where I live, in September, the middle of September, they have what they call the Old Trusty Antique and Collector Show. It's mostly old machinery, old farm machinery. But they have a library sale, and they have Saturday and Sunday at the museum. They have a quilt display. They have the antique machines. They have a flea market, crafts, antiques, collectibles, military vehicles, working heritage, craftsmen, a parade daily at 1 p.m. Join Friday's tractor drive. So I always go to the library sale. Library sale is not put on by Old Trusty, but they always have it at the same time the Old Trusty sale is. Then the next weekend, September 23rd, 24th, and 25th, is the Nebraska Junk Jaunt. And I was going to go last year, and then I decided not to. And I'm going to cut these out and put them in my journal. Here's a poem I like to cut out. Here's all about summer song. July, you are the hip hip hooray month. The summer everyday month. You are laughing celebrations, picnics, and vacations. Marching bands and morning parades, sultry nights with cricket serenades. Butterflies fluttering in casual abandon, dragonflies zipping in directions random. Swimming, baseball, mosquitoes and ants, hiking and biking and summer romance. Hot dogs and lemonade, ice cream and pie, burgers and brews, and tomatoes on the vine. July, you are the longest of carefree days. We mellow in August, languid golden haze. Reason returns in sensible September. It's giddy July, we cheer and remember. Barbara Kalkis, Kalkis. She's an educator, writer, and marketing consultant. Her poetry collection is titled Little Ditties for Every Day, a collection of thoughts in rhyme and rhythm. Contact her at Barbara Kalkis 01@gmail.com. That's a cute, I could illustrate that. That would be fun to put in your journal. Then there's a lot of quilt, because this is, it's a quilt shop. But look at this. Look, I could cut that out and put it in my sewing journal. Quilts, creative traditions providing fabric notions and classes for quilting. Not everything's quilt. I saw some other stuff in here. Sheila's Country Garden and Gift Shop. Participating in back road tours of Nebraska, May 1st through September 30th. In Hartington. Hartington's up north. Nuts and Bolts Fabric Quilt Show. And here's one I thought would make a nice postcard. This one here. It's Girlfriend Wisdom by Joyce Houghton. Hauton. Ghton. But it talks about tending to our friendships is like tending to a garden. And then it relates how growing a garden and growing flowers and everything relates to a friendship. Here's chilled strawberry pie. Cornstarch, lemon lime soda. I don't have the lemon lime soda. I got lemons though. Red food coloring is optional. A pint of strawberries. Frozen pie crust. Our corner cottage gifts. Traveling with children. This is cool too. I suppose you can't have everything, though my instinctive response to this sentiment is always, why not? Margaret Halsey, with love, Susan Branch. She's a well-known artist. Lessons learned across 30 summers. Delivering cheer. Here it talks about custard, making baked custard, making loaded potato salad. There's a bicycle. That would make a nice. So I'll be cutting this one up. I love reading these. Won't You Be My Neighbor? Mangelson's. Summer Pond. This was written by a man. It talked about, must have been up north. A moose got in their pond. He got stuck in the pond. The pond was muddy, and the moose got stuck in the muddy, and the pond must not have been too far from the house because the guy took the garden hose down there and sprayed the moose. The moose got mad at him. I read it. It was written by Jeff Cappas. Cappas? Oh, excuse me. A lot of quilt shops. I don't quilt, but I like to read all this stuff. Around the Spool Quilting Company. I love that spool of thread. Around the Spool. Stitch in Time Quilt Show. Country Berries Designs. Here's an Uncle Sam that you could do. Quilt Designs. There's a gun, building a display for a gun, a collector's corner. Growing pineapple in your home. And this gets into Wyoming and Wisconsin. So that's kind of fun. What are you guys talking about out there? I'm going to come out and look. What are you chattering about? Hi, Angie. Angie says, I'm going in there by myself while my brother and mom are at the doctor's office. I can take my time looking at things. Bye, Sophia. Thanks for coming. Take care. They're saying goodbye to Sophia. I think she may have heard me. Angie said, I got my package from Keisha yesterday. The 1927 magazine I won from bidding is cool. Ooh, I'll bet it is, Angie. Arlene says, Mary's coming out. Stop talking about her. Angie says, Arlene, I'm going to Oak Ridge today to the hobby shop, to Hobby Lobby. Oh, so her brother and mother are going to be busy, so Angie's going to shop in Hobby Lobby. I'm saying good morning to Angie. Arlene dropped a link to Becky's channel. That batik could become water or even an evening sky. That's what Arlene said about that too. She said that blue batik, Arlene said it looks like a gorgeous night sky to me. Wow. Yes, a beautiful constellation. You guys are doing galaxy from my batik fabric. Teresa's here. Julie, is that Topaz Pearl girl that you're talking to? I don't know. Arlene's, oh, this is where we're talking about the happy mail. All right, I think I'm caught up with you guys. Janet, did Janet Nash pop in? And Deb I book back. Goodbye, Deb. Thanks for stopping by. Angie says, good morning, Meri. Janet, did you take your kit with you? Janet said, Meri, thank you. I've been in the balcony traveling to my mom's by train. That's cool. A train ride. You've taken us on that train before, I think. I think we traveled with you one time. I think you and your son went on a train ride. I think so. Well, I wanted to do some art this morning. I think I'll draw. I think the last drawing I did was on the 3rd, and here it is the 6th. We did this guy. He's not so good. We did this girl, and I did another one. Oh, I did Abigail Adams, or sort of her. Oh, I just have fun on this book. I'm not going to try to be somebody I'm not. You know, this is not, it's not meant to be a professional art here. Let's see, I'll probably have to zoom in, but let me go out to Unsplash. And let's choose a picture to draw off of. Do, 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 do. Unsplash. People writing pictures. Let's see what I can have. I was looking at people sitting at their desk writing. Let me bring this back out again. Of course, this just has the hand. I was trying to get an idea of hands writing. And let's see what I have. Let me bend this down a little so you guys can see it better. All right, let's see if I can find a good one. Your brand here. Oh, I kind of like her, and I think there's another one in here I liked. Her. Let's do this lady. I'll bring it up and show it to you. We're going to sketch her just for the fun of it. And it'll be a fast sketch. I'm not trying to do, and it's just ink. I don't want to do a lot of painting and wet media in this book. It's an old book. It's written in French, but I'm sketching in it. So let me zoom in again here. I have to stand up to zoom in. Oops, that's a little too much. Maybe there. I want you to be able to see the, well, maybe I can zoom in. Hold on. How does that look in the tablet? I think that'll be good. Let's look at it here. Bring my book down a little. Have a sip of coffee. I'm drinking Door County coffee this morning. It's perfectly pistachio coffee. It's kind of got a nutty flavor. It's not too bad. It reminds me a lot of hazelnut. Okay, you're not going to see the picture though. How can I do that? You're just seeing the chat. Oh, there. Okay, now let's get the picture out and draw her. Move this down a little. There, you're kind of seeing it. All right. And we're just going to do a little sketch. And she's writing on paper, so I'm going to do her hand first. Let's see. Let's do the book down here. And this is kind of good because you think composition. Now, her head is going to fall off in here, and I probably won't get all her hair in there. So I am doing basically this much in here. I don't know if I can enlarge it anymore. Probably about like this. And I probably won't get all of her hair in, so more like that maybe. And let's just see what I get. So her thumb, we're going to do her thumb. This is more just sketching, just to work on things a little, get myself back into the practice of drawing. And she's holding a pencil, so let's make she's actually looks like she's holding a pen, an S gel pen, some sort of a gel pen. And it's at an angle. We'll just put a line there for now. And then our fingers come, you have one main finger, and kind of her hand kind of comes around like so. And gets larger out here to her elbow. Now, I don't know if I'll get her all on there because I started with the hand. Her shirt comes in here. And I might just get her peeking out over here. So we're going to have to do her again, but let's concentrate on her hands here. I should have made her smaller, but sometimes it's hard to see. I'm kind of feeling my way through this. Her other hand comes here. She's got a little finger there, and like that. And she's got a big old watch on. And she's got this shirt on. The desk kind of ends there. She looks like she's sitting in front of the desk here because you can still see her shirt going down this way. And the desk comes this way. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to get her whole face on here. But that's okay. Her hair falls in here. Hair, and she's looking down, so she's at a slant. Like that. Now, this is the hard part for me. Let's put her eyes in. So her nose would come in here. Oh. Now, this doesn't look like her at all, but that's okay. And her chin comes down that way. And let's bring her hair down a little bit more. All right, I don't like that at all because I ran out of space here. But I like that part of it. But I ran out of space over here. She's got a part coming in there. And of course I don't do her nose right. And I'm not good at doing side pieces there. And her hair kind of comes under her chin. That's not too bad. And then off over in here, she's got plants. Let's put those in there. Let's put a plant, a vase. Let's see, she's got a wall that goes this way, and it really ends before her head. So it kind of ends in there. You got a little plant going on in here. Something going on over here. But we're going to put that other plant in there. You can barely see it. And I can hardly see that one back in the background either, but we'll just put some grasses. I don't like it. Her head's too big for the rest of her body. Her arm's too short. So let's do it again. Let's do it again over here. Let's start with her. Let's start up here with her head and her hair. Coming that way. Coming down this way. This is why I practice. You never quite get it. You have to do it more than once. Or I do. I don't know about you guys. All right. Bring her head down this way. She's got an eyebrow. And her eye. And her nose and her forehead. And I always, the nose always throws me. Oh, poor girl, I gave her a bad nose. Let's give her some hair out of here. And then, I don't know what you guys are seeing. I'm just playing. Gotta play to learn. You gotta practice. Now, I think her hair, I got it pretty much in there where it should be. So a little lip in here. And her chin. Yeah, I'm not too unhappy with it. It's not perfect. Then she's got more hair coming down this way. It comes down this way. And her shoulder actually starts coming out over this way. And this is all dark in here. All right, her shoulder comes down and you have some creases in her t-shirt. Her sleeve kind of goes out that way. And I'll never get all of her arm on there. But that's okay. She's got her elbow resting on the... And then this arm is the one that has the watch on it. And it kind of comes out like that. And it's flatter. She's got a little finger going on in here. something like that. It might, actually that watch comes down here more. Ignore all of that. This is the way you practice. That's okay. And then back in here is where the window falls. I'm not too unhappy with it. It's just a quick sketch. I'm going to write this for July 4th, I guess. That was, I did the 3rd, so 2022. Meridel Abrams, 7/4/2022. And I'm just going to say quick sketches from Unsplash. .com. Girl writing. Let's see if I can go do a... I'm not really happy with my sketching. I'm not unhappy with it, but I can tell I'm out of practice. I never was all that. Well, you know. Hi, Brenda D. Hi, Carol. Hi, G3. You love my quick sketches? Oh, thank you, G3 Brenda. We got G3 Brenda and Brenda D in here. Got 2 Brendas this morning. Welcome, welcome. Carol is the magical touch, if you guys don't know. Some of you might not know her, but I'm thinking most of you do. Arlene is here. Carol, Kimberly, Arlene, Janet Nash. Angie says, Janet, I hope you do. I have some extra small yo-yos. It was great to see Laura live yesterday. Which Laura was live? Laura, Jersey Laura was live yesterday? Angie, Janet says, a new yo-yo. Wow, 1927, Angie. It's the verts that are so busy, that are so interesting. Janet says. Kimberly says, we did, Janet. We had a new well dug for my garden and things. Wow, cool, Kimberly. Angie, did your cookout go well? And Angie says, I don't know. I didn't see Angie answer. Janet, I hope you do. You have some extra small. The quick sketches are just to keep me in practice. Janet, did you take your kit with you on the train? Janet is in the balcony on the train to her mom's house, I think. Arlene dropped a link to Carol, the Magical Touch, her channel. Go watch her. She does beautiful stitching. I'm caught up on my little crochet squares, the Tunisia. I'm making little 1.5, 2-inch squares of each, so far, of each Tunisian crochet stitch that we do with Aunt Beck. I'm doing the larger ones that I'm going to put in the sample box, but the little ones I'm going to put on the stitch row. We are doing stitch rows with Carol. And I've got January and February done. I'm ready for March, and I've made a list of things for March, April, May, and June. July, I'm going to have to I'm going to have to think through July yet. It's only the 6th of July. But I want to start working a little bit more feverishly on that. Start getting things done on my stitch row. All right, let's go back out to Unsplash and pick something different. I'm wondering what I'll get if I type in 4th of July people. People. Let's see if I'd love to sketch some kids parading 4th of July, but I doubt that I'll get that. Let's see. 4th of July people. Let's see what I get. Do, 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 do. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I got a kid with glasses on. Oh, I got some kids there. I'd like to have them in a parade. Oh, look at this one. Look at this one. She's carrying a flag. That's cool. I like that. Let's see what more I can find here. Related photos. There's flags. A lot of flags. I want kids in a parade is what I was thinking, but I may not. Got eagles. There's not too much out there on this. Not too much. That girl's holding a flag, but it's right in front of her face. Got some kids there. Well, this is iStock. I don't know if I can do, because they sell their stuff. They sell their photos. So I'm not sure I can sketch off of those. But that's more what I'm thinking. Well, let's get out of there. I don't want to sketch things that are not copyright free. This one looks like it's copyright free. I kind of like that little girl carrying the flag. Let's do it just for fun. Let's sketch the little girl. Let's do it this way. Move that. I don't know if that's such a good thing. Maybe like that. All right. So she's smaller. So if I want to get her all on there, here's her little dress. She's got some pleats on there. And her little dress coming this way, coming that way. This is her waist. She's got all that hair flowing. You know, I think I'm going to move her waist over a little, because I want to get all this hair flowing. And it comes up, 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 up. And her little skirt comes around this way. This is her dress. It comes out like that. And it swishes that way. Swishes that way. And it comes out maybe in a couple little folds. And she's got her little arm showing there, and her shoulder. And this is dress in here. And it looks like it's a sheer dress, so it has another layer underneath. And her hair. Her head is up here, like so. And her hair is blowing. She's got long hair. That's pretty good. And then she's carrying a flag that comes out this way. And in order to get all this flag down, I'm going to have to kind of stretch it a little. It's got the blue area in here. And it's got a red stripe, a white one. Let's shade it in. Red, white. I don't want to put wet media on here, and I don't think colored pencil would go good either, because I know when I bear down on this ink pen like I do in here, it starts, I have to be careful because it can go through the page. This is old paper. Pastel might work good on here, a soft chalk, but I'd have to be careful that I don't get it, you know, chalk I'd have to be careful with too. I'm not going to get all the stripes on this flag. And then there's one. We'll make these a little skinnier. I need 4 of them. 2, 3. We'll do 4 up in here. That's good. So 1, 2, 3. And then this, of course, is stars. And I'm just going to put little marks in there for the stars. That's good. And let's draw this a little bit better. A flagpole. All right, now her foot, one foot comes, let's see, her waist is there. Her knee kind of comes between, her knee down here falls between her arm and the waist. So I would say her knee comes right about in here. Right about in there. That's about, yeah. And there's just a little, and then it goes this way at about well, if you count 90 degrees going that way, it's probably at about just about maybe a 35, 37 degree angle. And it comes that way. It's not very long. And her other leg is behind her knee, right there. And let's see if I can't get this in there better. And she's got a little sock and a shoe on here. Comes up. You can see the heel of the shoe. Her sock comes down. sort of like that. That looks good, or sort of. And then you can kind of see her other shoe down in here. Kind of like so. It's got a buckle on it. Something like that. All right. And her, since she's running, her legs, you can see on here, she's got all that skirt over here. And she's got it like that. She's running. I'm kind of liking that. And then there's nothing in the background, but looks like a window of a house back in the background. I'm going to leave the background text. Now let's put in some more of her hair up in here. Just some lines, flying hair. She's got beautiful long hair. Let's do the flag a little better. What does this say? San Diego. Frank McKenna is the person who shot this photo. Frank McKenna, thank you very much. I think I'm pretty happy with it. You can kind of see the more of the creases in her skirt here. Just a study. It's just a study is all it is. The more you sketch and draw, the more you understand how things relate to each other. I'm not perfect at it, but I try. All right, so that's how I'm going to end that one. And I'm going to make this July 4th, 2022. And I'm going to call this July 4th girl with flag. And then I'm going to write from unsplash a reference photo, ref photo from unsplash.com by Frank. Just for my own reference, McKenna. That's fun. Do you guys see? Can you see? I don't know what you guys are saying. Let me get a drink of coffee here. Let me come out and look. Oh, yeah, you can see it. That's kind of fun. That's kind of documenting July 4th. Super tips might work good on here. I might have to try some super tips. I think they'll probably soak through, but I'll have to try them some. I don't want to get too much wet media on these book pages. So I'm doing mostly sketching, and I'm using, when I'm sketching with ink, I might try some pencil sketches, some graphite, maybe some charcoal. Charcoal and pastel will rub off. But these are S-gel pens, and they do not soak through. So I kind of like to sketch with these. Let's find another photo, something else. We got the, let's see. Did I do the other one as July 4th? I did that other one as July 3rd, didn't I? That one that with the girl riding. I don't know where I put her. Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. Here. No, I put July 4th. I got 2 July 4ths. I need to do a 5th and a 6th. Let's find another photo. I don't think Unsplash has too many children. Riri says, oh, thank you, Riri. Angie says she's sitting in the car waiting on them to come out of the house. Thank you, Angie. Janet Nash says, Carol, so adorable. And Sam thinks so too. He's absolutely adores Freddie. Aww. Thank you, Janet. Kimberly says, be right back. My sister's calling me. Janet Nash is signing off. She says, Meri, thank you. Have a great day. Have a great day, Janet. Let's see. I think Mina left. Kimberly says, Janet, it's very interesting. I would say 16 feet. They hit water. Now we have to run lines for my hose hookup. Kimberly's going to have water for her garden. A new well. How do they know where to dig? How far down do they go? Kimberly said 16 feet, I think. Angie had to go. Oh, they can be back in a few minutes. Mina's going to go get some breakfast. All right, I'm going to go find another photo. I don't know what to look for. I think I'm done with July 4th people. Let's see. What do I want to do? 4th of July people. Now, I would like to sketch from iStock, but I'm a little wary. Let's just see what kind of kids I can bring up. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Come on, where are you going? Give me my... let's just do children and see what it brings up. Children playing, children reading, children eating. Let's just do children. And we have a black square. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. She's all painty. Oh, kids playing with blocks. Oh, watering her garden. I think I've done this one before. I've seen this one before. Kids in a, looks like they're on a bench looking over the yard. Kids' boots and shoes. Oh, that's cute. Kids out in the grass. Oh, I like this one. Maybe I'll do this one. This one's cute. This is cute. Let's just hold on to it here. So we've got 2 little ones. I've got to bring it down a little more because they're standing outside and she looks like she's reading a book and the big sister is listening in, helping her read the book. But I bet they're posing for that photograph. What do you think? So if I make the kids' feet down here, her little dress coming down in here, and the other one up above. Let's start with the little one. Let's put it right in. Let's put it right in here. And I'm starting off right in there. I'm going to put this back on the stand. Can it come down anymore? No, I think it's, oops, I don't want to power it off. I think it's as far down as it will come. I don't think you guys are going to see it. You'll see it a little. Let's see if I can do it this way. There. You see more? Yeah. That works. All right. She's got her little dress on. Let's see. Actually, she could come over a little bit more. We'll just make that part of her dress. And it's kind of like a pleated little dress. I see ruffles in, not ruffles, but I see you know, the little curves here. I don't want to call it ruffles because it's not ruffle, but it's pleated. Not, well, kind of pleated, soft pleats. Okay, she's kind of small. I don't want her too big. And then I got her little knees in here. Let's see, her arm would come right about in here. And be at an angle, sort of like so. And she's holding on to that book. Let's make her neck right about there. And then the book really takes over here. And comes up this way, kind of at an angle. And you can kind of see in there the book and pages. Something like that. Now, her little head. I'm not going to try to put facial features on her. I'll maybe do their faces over here. I'll be lucky to get her head on here. Right. Let's get her ear in there. And she's got a sort of a long angular face for a kid. And some little kind of light hair up in here. Now, I don't know. And she's got her hand. That other lady has her hand on here, on her shoulder. And that's a challenge. We're just going to put some marks in there for now. And she's got little knee-high socks on down here. Coming down. And you can kind of see her boots, her shoes in there. And I think she's a little skinnier, like that. And I'm not going to draw the horse on her dress. And she's got another shoe coming down this way. You can barely see it for the grass. We'll put some grass in there. Now, this little one has her head at an angle, and her arm is coming, you can kind of see her arm coming around. This is her hand. And her head really comes in there. And kind of hard to see it. And she has her dress kind of comes up that way. This one's going to be harder. She's got bangs. Her ears coming up. You can't see it very well, but it's right there. Her ear is in here. And her head comes out that way, maybe that way. You can see her neck in here. Comes out that way. Oh, boy, do I need practice on that. Well, let's go move on. Her shoulder comes here. And she's helping her hold the book. And then she's got a long dress on. Or a tunic. Looks more like a tunic. Which ends right about there. Her dress is a little longer. And it's got sort of a pleat in there. And this, her head needs to be smaller. I'm going to have to practice this. But there it is. You can kind of see there. And then she's got little jeans on. See her knees. Little jeans going on here. And her boots. Coming down. Like so. And you don't see them very well. In there. Put some grasses in there. And her boots are dark. And her tunic is dark. And I'm not sure about her head here. Her ear comes up there. I think I got her hair too big. And her head could come down a little more. Like that. So I got the basic stance. It's not perfect. But I got it enough. That would make a cute stencil, to tell you the truth, if I could work it out. That would make a cute stencil. Ignore this up in here. What we really want is her hair here. just getting the basic, you know, and it's interesting to study this area in here. It's very interesting because this is, her arm is, you kind of see this little area right in there where it's nothing but, I can't show you on here. Right in here, that's background in there. That's that green grass behind. I think I'm going to leave it. It's not perfect, but it's a good study. The relationship of them to themselves. But now what I want to do is concentrate over here. Let's see if I can get it in frame for you. I want to concentrate on their heads. And before I do that, let's come out and look at chat. Let's go down to the bottom. Hi, Ruth. Good morning, Ruth. Cute little girls. Did you see this one, Ruth? Did you see this one? Where's that other one that I sketched? I like the other one. Let me find it. This one. I like this one. She's carrying a flag. That one I like. I'm just sketching. Trying to stay in practice. I don't consider these masterpiece drawings. They're just sketches, staying in practice. Hi, Jersey Laura. Good morning, good morning. Good to see you too. Jersey and Ruth and Arlene dropped a link to Jersey's channel. Ruth says good morning to everybody. Arlene says, Kimberly, I giggled when Meri read your comment. Ray, the depth of the well. We had to drill over 400 feet for our shallow well in Wyoming. Wow, 400 feet. Wow. We have a water tower here in our small town, but my parents had a well. I mean, I imagine our water tower is the water supplied by city well, probably. But I'll bet they go, well, I don't know how far down they go. But I doubt that it's 400 feet. But I also doubt that it's 16 feet. I would guess between 25 and 50 feet for a city well. I don't know. I don't know. But my parents had to dig a new well when they moved in down by the Little Blue River. They dug a new well. And that well gave nice fresh water. The water in the house was well, my mom had running water, but it was an older well. It's, running water to the house, but it was an older well that was there when they moved in. And water wasn't that bad, but the water from the well that they dug was a lot fresher, so to speak. We used the water in the house to wash dishes and clothes, and we'd bring water in and put it in the refrigerator, let it get nice and cold. All right. Arlene said she can't type today. Well, Arlene, I'm like that every day. Hi, Tina. Good morning, Tina. Good to see you. Jersey says, I've always lived on a well. I really feel spoiled because the water's so fresh. Yeah. Fresh water out of a well. Oh, pretty good stuff. Arlene says, hi, Tina. Let's see. Thank you, Jersey. She says, I love sketching on the book pages. Yeah. And I'm just going to use this book to sketch in, just pen and ink. I might do some pencil. I don't know. Soft lead pencil. Not all my sketches are that great, but it's fun. I'm trying to do a little sketching every day. I'm having to catch up today. This is July 5th. Let's write it down. July 5, 2022. This is a picture from Unsplash. Let's squeeze in here. Let's see. I'm just going to put two young girls. Reference photo from Unsplash.com, and Ben White is the photographer. Ben White photo. And then let me sign it down here. And I'm going to keep this one as July 5th. I want to zoom in and do their heads. Let's go back to chat. I don't think I finished chatting. Hi, Darlene. Good morning, Darlene. Good to see you. And Tina and Ruth and Jersey and Arlene and Brenda D. And Angie was here. Carol was here. Kimberly had a call from her sister. Janet Nash was here. She was on a train. I think her train got there, arrived at her destination. She needed, Nina says, I need to leave early today. I will watch the rest of this when I get home. Huge hugs. Kimberly's getting a new well. They hit water at 16 feet. She's getting it for her garden. Well for her garden. Woohoo! All right, I think I'm caught up on that. Let's go back, and I want to work on their faces a little bit more. So I want to make them larger. Now they'll be sketches. They aren't drawings, but I want to get the relation of her head to this little one's head. So I'm going to concentrate. Her head now is at a good, if you say this is at, the baseline, I would say her head, the lower part of her cheek is probably at an angle 10. And then her chin is probably, if this is 90 this way, her chin is probably about 175 or 180 going that way. If that's 90, maybe 180. And we said her head is angled maybe of about 10. So let's play with this. This is where I should really get out the pencils, but I'm going to try to get it in there. And I'm just going to concentrate on her head and maybe her shoulder a little. So we'll put this baseline of her neck right here. So, and I need to keep them as children's faces, but look how small, how small her face is to her head. I mean, and that's true because if you think of the head, they always say the eyes come about a third of the way down. And she's got all this hair. This is the oval of her head, and then she's got her hair piled up on top of the back of the head. So she's got all this up in here going on. Let me move that down there. She's got all that going on up there. And I have to tell you, when I draw older people, I tend to make them look younger. And when I draw younger people, I tend to make them look older. I don't know what the problem is. And she's got a little chin down here. Let's see. Let's try to get that in there. Let's start with her chin. Right in here. And I'm drawing in ink, so, it isn't going to be perfect. I'll get the little angle of her cheek in here. Little cheek. And then her eye is going to come right in here. we're saying. Her little eye. And she's looking down. And she's got a little, her nose is coming in here. I don't know if I'm getting it. I tend to make young kids look older and older people look younger. I don't know. All right, so her forehead comes here. And it might be that I made her chin too pointy there. And her eye. And her nose comes down this way. And then she's got a little bit of eyebrow going on this way. I think she's looking older than what she should. And I'm terrified to put in the nose. But let's just practice with what I have. Her hair comes here. She's got bangs coming down. Her head comes down this way. Her ear is up in here. Kind of like, well, it's, if you put her nose there, because she's looking down, her nose is much lower than her ear because she's looking down. So her ear comes, if her nose falls in there, her ear is going to come way up here. And we're just going to put in a little mark for her ear right in there. And she's got hair coming down there, and then her hair comes up this way. And it pulls up that way. Pulls up that way. Her hair. But see, I think I already have her looking older. Let's see, if her ear comes there, her neck would really come in here. Like this. That she does. She's a young girl, but she's an older young girl. I would say she may be about 10 or 11. Or she's a little, she could be 12. But I got her here looking more like she's 16. I don't know. Her eyes looking down. Her ears coming here. Maybe a little more roundy. Her hair is on top of her head. Kind of in a, tied up on top of her head. She's got bangs coming down this way. And hair coming this way. I think this eye is all off. And her other eye falls in there. It's interesting to draw. It's interesting to study these. I think I got her looking much older there. Now her hair, this little one's head comes right next to her, right here. So the little one is there. This little one I'm talking about. This little one here. And she's got a roundish forehead And she's got hair coming out there. Let's see. Her ear, you can see her ear pretty good there. And her eyebrow comes in here. And the other eyebrow right in here. And then her hair is kind of uncombed. She's got a little round. And they're both looking down. So you don't see much of their eyes. You see shading under their eyes. She's looking down. I messed that up. This is where you study. You just have to keep studying it. Her little nose comes in here. Maybe I might have it down too much. And she's got a little cheeky. And her mouth is open. Her nose is too big. Oh dear. Mary's laughing at her drawing here. Yeah, her mouth is open. You can barely see her. You see her 2 teeth. Looks like I got them too big. Let's shade this in a little in here. And you can kind of see her tongue in there. Oh dear, I'm not sure I'm liking either one of these. This is a study. She's got a high forehead. She's got hair coming up here. Looks more like a boy than a girl. She's got longer eyelashes. And her head is actually kind of looking down too. So let's make her a little bit narrow chin. She looks sad. I got her looking sad. Maybe it's the shape of her mouth. Now let's give her a neck. Now, I actually have her head bigger than hers, which is another mistake. I discover this stuff as I go. And her arm, this lady's arm is reaching around. So there's that piece in there. And her little shoulders come down this way. She looks sad. She's got a big mouth. All right, we're stopping on that. Let's go over here. I want to study this again. What time is it? It's 7:04. It's 7:04. Dee Dee comes on at 7:30 my time, 8:30 Eastern. And I'm just going to sketch until Dee Dee comes on. Let's go look at chat. Tina says she needs more coffee. Be right back. The smallest girl reminds you of Laura. Yeah, could be. I think, see, I always make children. These look like young ladies to me. They always look older. I don't think I've capture this well at all. But I've studied it. I got the angle of their heads, I think. This one's looking down a little bit more. But these are not children. These are, I would say this lady looks like she might be 17 or 18. And this one, her head's much too big. Her head needs to be smaller. Now, as I look back at this, I like this, but I didn't put in their faces. So I want to practice with their faces some more. See, let's go back. Hi, Dolly Face. Maybe some of us need Meri to draw us younger, Arlene says. She says, draw me younger, Meri. I don't mind if you make me younger. Yeah, now see, this was supposed to be, where is she? I did an Abigail Van Buren in here, and she looks way younger than the painting. Of course, the painting was a colonial picture. I think I got the sloped shoulders, but I think she looked much younger than the photo that I looked at. Well, the photo was a painting portraiture. But again, these are just quick sketches of me studying. And I would have to say this study was a failure. This one, I'd give me a B on this one if I had to grade it. I don't like grading art because, I'm not trying to turn in a test paper or anything. I'm trying to learn. This isn't too bad as it is if you don't compare it to the photo. I like the concept of this, but if you compare it to the photo out there, you can see it's not. What else did I do in here? But that's why I'm just going to continue sketching in here. And we did this one the other day. This is July 2nd. This one was a lady. I don't think I showed you this one. I did this one out at my desk. She's actually stitching on a piece of fabric here, maybe a quilt or something, a blanket. This is a sewing machine in here. This is a sewing machine. I just did this real fast. This is off of a photo reference too. I think this, I'm not sure where I got this one. Yeah, I think it was a photo. I didn't write down. Let's see, sketch of woman sewing. These I said I got from Unsplash and I credited the photographer. I like this one pretty well. And again, if I had to look at this standing alone without comparing it to the photo, I would say that's really not too bad of a sketch. Because the child would be in front and the lady would be kind of in the back. So it would make sense that the child's head is bigger. But when you compare it to the photo, these look way older than the children in the photo. So let's see. Hi, Made by Pam. Oh, thank you. It's, it's just learning. And this is what I encourage you guys to do. You don't have to get a vintage book like this is 1919. Get a novel from the Dollar Tree or get a blank sketchbook. And I would say, though, if you're going to draw in ink, get mixed media paper. If you're getting a sketchbook, I don't really like sketchbooks that they sell on the shelf like at Walmart. To me, that paper is too thin. Unless you're going to draw with charcoal or pastel or something, it might work. But I like a heavier paper when I sketch. These book pages they're old. But the fun of doing it here is that this is French language in here. This is a French book. And it's it's got a cool cover. I'm just making a little sketchbook out of it because I want to practice my drawing. I want to get to the point. I'm not to that point yet to where I can actually look at the photo and translate to look, you know, just like those dogs and cats that I do. Um, if I'm not worried about a dog or a cat being somebody's pets, I just go out and do it, and it turns out I think I'm more relaxed. But if I'm trying to draw, like Norma's cat was the last one I was working on, it takes me 3 or 4, sometimes even 5 practice sketches to, you know, and I'll know when I'm drawing as I go from one sketch to the other one. You'll hear me say, there they are, now they're popping out on the page. It takes me 3 or 4 sketches to bring that personality of that dog or cat out on the page. And the same way with people. It takes me 50 times. But that's just I wouldn't say that I have a natural talent to draw, because I've been practicing all my life and I'm still not there. But I also don't grid my drawings. You know, I could do the gridding system, I could do the measuring system. I'm kind of trying to translate what my eyes are seeing down on the page without having to measure things out. And I know generally, like I was saying, okay, it's at an angle and, you know, the eyes come about a third of the way down. I know generally. Oh, Darlene says, I sketch a watercolor a lot. It's my favorite medium. Yeah, if you're going to watercolor, I would definitely say either use a watercolor journal or a mixed media journal. I don't want to put wet media in this book, so I'm going with this S gel pen right now. Because I just want, like I said, I want to practice. And I have to say, of what I did today, this one is my favorite here. I think this one turned out pretty good. And I like this one. Did I do anything else today? I don't think I did. Let's do one more. I want to practice this. I'll call this one July. I'm going to call these July 5th. These two, July 5th. And this one over here, I'll call July 6th. Ah, thank you, Darlene. Well, too, when you do art, you know, even when I'm out urban sketching, I get so close to what I'm doing that I want it to look exactly like what I'm seeing. But when you walk away, close the book, walk away, the next day open it up, and you'll say, well, those really aren't too bad. But you don't have the photo in front of you to, you know. So, but there are certain things I'm working on, like the noses. I'm working on noses. Maybe somebody needs to draw us younger. All right, let's work on this child's face again, because I don't think I captured that at all. Let's start out with the eyebrows, which are pretty thick. We're just going to put some lines in there and some lines over here. Now, it's got a pretty big forehead. She does. It's a little girl, I believe. And the eyes are a little rounder. You can see the eyelids, and they're a little more round than what I had them. I think angled eyes are more adult eyes. Let's try to make these a little more round. And big old thick eyelashes. And a little dark in there because they're looking down. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get that in there. All right. And then a little bit of space in here. Yeah, maybe if I bring this nose up a little more and make it a little smaller and a little more round. A child's nose is, no, I don't want it too big there. All right, let's do this eye over here. And they've got, the child has this big space, big eyelid in there. Let's give them dark lashes. Now, I think on this one over here, I made this child's lips. Okay, look at the difference. Look at those. It doesn't even look like. All right, let's see if I can do this smaller. Because he's just got small lips here. And they come down. Almost like that. And you can see his tongue and you can see his little teeth up in there. Teeth are hard for me too. And the little tongue comes in here. And the lip comes down there. And then you see a little lip in there. Let's put some color on that. Okay. Now the head. The head is angled down, so you don't see very much of a chin. Well, that looks a little bit more like a child's face. So I got it more round, I think, than. And I think I have the nose too big. This is where I'd be getting out the eraser. I need to draw with those friction pins, maybe. All right, and you can't see much of her hair. You just see a little color going on in here. Okay, that her neck comes down this way. And that little ridge of the sweater in here. Now I'm a little bit more happy at this looking like a kid. I think it looks more childlike, but I can say that this face over here is more angular than what I have it. But when I widen the face here, when I make a narrow face, it tends to look more like an adult than a child. And let's see, she's got hair, kind of unruly hair here. We're going to leave that just because I don't want to mess it up anymore. We'll give her some lines in here for her sweater. Now, this girl's face, over in here, her cheek comes right in here. Her head, her hair, her bangs come up in here. So her cheek kind of comes down like that, maybe. And you don't see much of her chin. I think I tried to put in too much of her chin over here. And I made it way angular. Let's see if I can't shorten that chin up because she's looking down. And we're going to give her a... Oh, where's her smile going to be? All right. All right, her eyes. Let's give her an eye coming that way. Turn it this way. I don't think I'm capturing her, but we'll try. Her eyes are a little bit open. And she's got bangs. She's got all these bangs going on. And the nose is hard for me. She's got a smile. Got kind of like a little dimple smile going on there. Don't know if I can capture that either. I might have to practice this gal a little bit more. And her lips are closed. And her chin is much smaller than this. And she's got that sweater going on down in there. And her eyes are a little bit darker. And she's got bangs. And her ear would be way up here. And it's round. And then her hair comes way up over this way. A little bit more of a childlike face. And her neck comes down. Like that. A little bit more of a childlike face. So I'm getting there. I still have her head smaller than this gal's. This gal has a smaller head. And we can do that by shading in this gal's shirt in there. And her shirt comes down like that. And she's got a long neck. Something like that. So the more I practice, I think the more I get it. It's not perfect, but it sure looks more childlike than this one does to me. This one just doesn't do it for me at all. This one is getting there if I don't mess it up. And she's got hair coming up over. She's got her hair pulled up on top of her head there. And kind of at a I need to practice noses. And then her shoulder comes down like that. And I would say her chin is probably smaller too. It's hard to get a small chin. You can see her ear in here. All righty, what time is it? It's 7:26. I'm fairly happy with this one. The more I do it, the more it will look like it. But I'm not going to dwell anymore on this. Let's see. I'm going to make this one July 6th, 2022. Reference photo. Ref photo from unsplash.com. And the photographer is Ben White. Photographer equal Ben White. And I'm going to assign it here. Meridel Abrams. So I'm a little bit more happy with this one. So let me come out and chat. What I did mostly today was open my nature box by Johnny. And I might leave this as the thumbnail if I can. I'm not sure I can. Nature box by Johnny. I showed what I got at the fabric store and talked about what we did yesterday. Let me come out and chat with you guys. Or I might make it my thumbnail, this 4th of July one. I like this one too. Let's put this over here. And I don't know if I can clip this without... There. So let me come out and chat. Dee Dee will be on in 2 minutes, so I want to say goodbye. Thank you, Darlene. Oh, thank you, Pam. There's Joyce. Hi, Joyce Boring. Joyce brings joy. Let's see what it looks like out there. If it's going to rain. It looks a little rainy. Oh, yeah, the grass is all wet. I can't work in the garden this morning. The grass is all wet. I'll have to, I'll probably have to, I may get in. I'm not sleepy. I'll probably go watch Dee Dee for a while. Dee Dee Willingham is on. Well, she's going to be on. Hold on. I know Arlene has left all kind of links, but I'm going to go grab Dee Dee's link. I'm going to see if she's going to do any mind mapping. She may not. She may have got what she wanted done the other day. Yeah, come on, Dee Dee. Share, copy link, come back down here, go into my live chat, and let me type Dee Dee here. DEDE space Willingham. Paste. There's Dee Dee's link for those of you who don't know Dee Dee. Most of you do. Some of you might not, but I would say most of you in here know Dee Dee. I'm going to make this my thumbnail. I want to tell you all to go out and enjoy the beauty of this world. I need to get urban sketching again. There's so much beauty in this world. I think we overlook a lot of it. Even like a rainstorm, but I'm not going to go out in the rain and draw. But I'll look out the window. Enjoy the beauty of the world. There's just a lot to enjoy. So have a great day. Dee Dee will be on. This is Wednesday. I think Aunt Beck, I don't know if she's coming on today or not, But if she does come on, it'll either be in the afternoon or the evening. She's been streaming at 7:30 Eastern time. So look for her around there. But Aunt Beck kind of has to work her, Aunt Beck's Creations. She's got to work her schedule around Scott. So she varies, but she always announces on her channel what she's going to do. So bye, everyone. Dee Dee's coming on. Go enjoy her and enjoy the beauty of the world. Bye.